Good morning. Good morning, guys. Thursday, the 22nd. 22nd. Wow. Going by, huh? Yeah. Happy Thursday to you. I guess we're going to get some snow, said 35 states. People in 35 states. I'll hit the go live on Instagram thing today. Forgot that the last couple of days, I think. Maybe something to do with the fact that nobody jumps on there. Maybe Mike Nunez once in a while. So good to see you guys. What's happening? What's going on? Up early this morning. Pretty good night. Been updating you guys on my sleep. Maybe for anybody that struggles with that, it'll land. But got 7 hours with the mask on last night. The sleep pap. Mine's actually a BiPAP because of the severity of the sleep apnea. So just kind of transparently sharing that with you guys. If anybody else struggles with it, it ain't easy. So what's up? Yeah, 7 hours of that. Up at around 4. Crushed some social media, YouTube, and all that stuff. Started a YouTube community. So if you go to my YouTube page, you can actually join the community or comment or whatever and try to mess around there, put some stuff up, create some engagement. Wendy, if you can pop the YouTube page link up, that would be great when you start posting links. Good morning to you, Dave Davis, Matthew Padron breaking the tape this morning. Yeah, Chris Pierce, how are you, buddy? And our resident weather meteorologist, Ben Bryant, is here today. Good morning, Yin. What's happening? What do you say, guys? What do you say? You guys are like all the regulars, huh? You guys are like all the people in the coffee shop at 4:30 a.m., local little coffee shop, and somebody new comes in and you go, give them a good look. You're also people that share this out, so I appreciate that very much so. Well, pop in the chat. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10 if you care to? Great white morning. Yeah, isn't every morning that way for you up there in New York, Lee? It's not if it snowed. It's like, how much did we get? Yeah, check out that YouTube link, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. And I was trying to help Wendy. I don't know if you can grab it or not, but First Coast Renovations for Joe Spack yesterday. I was getting on him this week about only having 11 subscribers. So, guys, if you have a YouTube channel and you don't have a lot of subscribers, or you think maybe, hey, the group could help you out, let's get you some, okay? So pop your YouTube link in here and let's help one another out. Bubba Hogan is here. White morning. Yeah, you better start driving, buddy. I looked. I'll be in Texas this weekend, so I looked at the snow band, which I don't usually have to do, and it did say it could touch Houston. So not loving that. I could stay home and see that stuff. So Bubba has seen snow. Yeah, he's seen it. He don't like it. You don't like it. It's like when you put booties or tape on a cat or a dog's foot, and they pull their feet up. And there's the big Fred Flintstone feet of his just kind of tip around, and then we don't get many white mornings in Memphis. And here we go. Yeah, not much snow. 8, 9, slightly worried with the weather. I'm supposed to fly out Monday for Puerto Rico. Wow. Well, it'll be what it's going to be, right? So, and if you worry about it, it's not going to change it. So don't sweat it. Do your thing. It'll all work out. Superior Ponds. Yeah, check out Ben on Ben Bryant on Superior Ponds on YouTube. And the rest of you guys, if you got a YouTube channel, throw it in here. You'd be surprised how many people that haven't subscribed to you. So help one another out. Subscribe, comment. Somebody posts a video, comment on it. That helps. So guys, help one another drive engagement. Okay, it matters. Okay, the algorithm gods will bestow good things upon you when you do. Okay, so yeah, well, good to see you guys here. Michael Moeller is here. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10 today? You guys getting snow? Catherine Thomas, are you guys getting snow? You guys down there in Florida? I got to chuckle just a little bit, because Always sharing that weather report, like Joe Spack telling me what the temperature is down there. For biz or for fun? Are you talking about the YouTube channel? Share whatever. If you want more followers, want more subscribers, pop your stuff in here, guys. Yeah, do it. So subscribe to all of ours. Yeah, follow one another, friend request one another. It just helps, you know. It's just a good thing. 9 and heck no, 70s today. You take that. What do we got for a temp right now? It's probably a little bit warmer. 25. Oh, balmy. Shorts and mittens today. Yeah, I claim a solid 8.5. Dave is 2 weeks deep into 75 hard. Love to see that. Thanks for the text last night, Dave. So he's 2 hours behind. So I usually get that sometime in the night. And then, of course, I give him one back at his 2 a.m. when I get up. So it's all good. Take that with you. Not looking forward to negative 35, negative 45. And come on, man. That's brutal. Yeah, check out Joe Spax. I'm taking it a personal quest to get Joe Spax YouTube subscribers to 100. So we were talking about it on a call the other day, and I said, we got to get this up. We got to straighten this out. So 28 going to 38 by noon. Yeah, like a summer day, isn't it, Pete? So same here. Our house is steaming. Yeah. Hey, went out yesterday with Wendy and did some stuff for her love and kindness initiative. So I'm going to let her tell you guys about that. But she's making moves. I'm proud of her doing things. So getting more T-shirts going, more sayings out. So check out the love and kindness store on Etsy and get some stuff ordered, guys. So subscribed yesterday. Yeah, good. Thank you. Michael Muller's at 10. Going to run some radio ads. Pretty pumped about our marketing this year. Intentionality. Who is this guy? Love it. Good to see that. It's colder than an ice house in Maine. Colder than a bunkhouse in September. That's neat. Yeah. This became a subscriber number 27. Wow. We started at 11 yesterday, guys. We put it out to everybody in the Rosenberg group. And Joe's probably over there. What the heck's going on over here? Checking his videos. What's going on? So, yeah, let's see if we can get him over 30 by the end of the call. So we got the link on here. Sometimes it just takes a little shove, from a friend or a group of friends to help somebody out. So, guys, no favoritism at all. Like I said, if you've got a YouTube link, put it in here, share it out. We'll make sure we're all subscribed. Same goes for if you have a business. Like you can go to let's take Ben Bryant, for instance. Go to his Facebook page, Superior Ponds. Go to that and make sure that you like and follow. And then you can invite, like when I invite somebody, I can invite 1,000 people to like Ben's page. So just do that. If you have a bunch of friends, just do that. Many people just scroll on by, and that's okay. But create that following. So I have it on good authority, Bubba says, that the podcast episode of the year is dropping tomorrow. Well, actually, it's out today, my friend. It's out today. So the What Would Bubba Do podcast went live this morning. So said, what the heck? We put it out. Yeah, so it's out. The reel's out. Bubba, what are you sleeping? I've been all over social media this morning, creating Bubba this and Bubba that. Negative 20. Oh, God. Yeah, I meant First Coast renovations. Yeah, for sure. So I got 2 bobs on my screen between this and YouTube. Too much. Yeah, too much. Yeah, you want to hit the mute button on that. Unfollow. Swipe on by. We were talking about that yesterday. I was encouraging Wendy to, to do more with her love and kindness stuff. And she's very cautious about it because she truly doesn't. She wants to spread love and kindness, but also not be looking for anything from it. I'm like, well, to get it out to the most people, you got to talk about it and post about it. And so she's getting better at that. I said, how many people do you think have probably unfollowed me this year? Probably a bunch, right? Hey, I'm live. Jeez, I don't want his face on my screen anymore. Unfollow. Stay friends, but unfollow. That's okay. Because I'll be there for the people that want to do it, right? Does the other Bob have 2 B's as well? Yeah. Hey, check out Ben. See, Ben put his link in there. Guys, go to that, all right? Follow, invite your friends, okay? Maybe check that good authority, Dave says. Yeah. Good morning, Dustin. Ben, tell Dustin when we start, will you? We start at 8 a.m. sharp, guy. You got to get here. Oh, Rachel's got a new furnace. That's good. Yeah. We were behind a heating truck coming home yesterday, and I said, that guy's going to be busy for the next several days, of course. So, yeah, guys, let me see if anybody's on Instagram. Let me see. Nope. Streaks Live. I love it. So, what do you want to talk about? Well, let's talk about some systems over heroics, okay? Ben says, I've had more people unfollow my page this year than subscribe to my first year. Yeah, I've got 350 subscribers on YouTube. It only took 11 years. I say that tongue in cheek because I've only really been doing much with it the last couple of years. But it's funny. It went to 350 like 2 weeks ago, and then it went to 349 and then 348. I said to Wendy, I'm back, baby. I got 349. And then just this morning, 350. So maybe that's the new low point. We'll see. I don't care. Whatever. We're just hey, the more people see stuff, the more people can get out to. And my thing is that you'd be able to help the most people. So it really comes from that. And just do your thing, guys. Don't be ashamed to post or worry about what people are going to think. Just post. I was listening to Hermosi today while I was on the treadmill for 3 miles, by the way, this morning. And he was talking about, what did he say? I wouldn't ask anyone, I wouldn't suggest anybody make the sacrifices the sacrifices I tell them to if I hadn't made them myself. Okay. So I don't suggest you guys do things that I'm not willing to do. And I'm out there. You see it. Just don't worry about what people think about it. Just do your thing. So with that, we're talking about buying back your life this week, okay? Buying back your time, who, not how, all that stuff, right? And I'm working on trying to get you today, try to get you to stop being a hero and stop building a business that doesn't need rescuing, right? Because if we're always rescuing something, that's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? We're like, oh, everybody needs me. I'm so needed around here. So David said if you needed another, he'll subscribe until you get someone to take his place. Man, I love that guy. He really loves me. I know he does. But like Bubba, he's just got a funny way of showing it. But yeah, David, I was wondering if you stop back up. I want to move some of these lights around. Oh, shoot. Yeah, most owners wear being needed like a badge of honor, right? Hey, they need me. Boy, they can't do anything without me. Yeah, see, I told you. Every time I go back into the office, these guys have questions. I'll be right over, right? But guys, heroes don't build freedom. Systems do. Okay. If you're a hero, you're chained. Your business is a ball and chain. If you're always playing hero, okay. If it only works when you're there, it's just a dependency. Yeah, check out our two-day takeoff. Going to be in Houston Monday and Tuesday. Christy says, stop putting your energy into worrying about what everybody else thinks. As a business owner, we have bigger things to worry about on the daily. Speaking of which, Christy, put your page in there. Bella Vita. All right? Bella Vita. Yeah. Salon up there in Norway, Maine. Got a website or a Facebook page. Pop it in there. Yeah. Hey, all right. Gained 1. Is that 351? Yeah, guys, I was always like trying to be that hero, right? Oh, hang on. Somebody called from the job site. Hang on. I'll be over in 20 minutes, right? Because that feels productive, right? I'm getting something done. I'm part of the process. They need me, right? But when you're like that, you're actually kind of fragile because it's really more about your ego at times, right? And every time you save the day, you train the business to need saving again. Well, we'll just call Bob. Is it worthy? It's worthy. Get out of here, kid. Wendy, put Christy's page up there, would you? She's having imposter syndrome. Ben says, one of the biggest things I realized was keeping people back from following me. Be easy to find. Yeah, be easy to find, right? Sure. And that's the thing. Like Christy, when somebody says, hey, you ought to check out Bella Vita, the first thing they do, I'm getting off my topic here, but first thing they do is pick up the phone and go, Yin, post that link. Let's get you to 2,000 followers. Guys, it took me 3 years to get 2,100 people in the Summit Facebook group. And you know what I do every once in a while? I invite 500 more people. I just invite, and I ask my friends to invite. So Wendy, put the link to the summit in there. We'll get them to invite that. So guys, everybody's leveling up. Dave. Followers for everyone. Shakespeare for everyone. What was that? Back to school, Rodney Dangerfield, something like that. Hey, looks good on you though. If you're already in a root program, the Rosenberg Group's Ground School is coming up on February 15th. Check us out. That's also on Monday, Tuesday. Get those flights and hotels booked. There's Jess Novak with her Give Freedom Homes page. Check that out. Whistle while they search. We'll take our time. Yeah, every time you save the day, guys, you're just training the team, the business as a whole to just, hey, whatever happens, just call Bubba. He'll take care of it. He'll come out from the office and he'll straighten it out. He'll answer the question. We don't need to figure it out. Take people's phones and invite all from your page. There's one. That's something, Bubba, that you could do productive when you steal people's phones and take goofy pictures, right? Don't leave your phone laying around, okay? You get a follower, you get a follower. You get a follower. Wendy's double dealing in the alley. Wendy's upstairs right now going, oh, hell no. Jesus Christ, she's got the phone going, the laptop. She's in and out. She knows what's going on. Yeah, guys, I was always the fixer, right? The problem solver, but I was also the bottleneck. I was where things went to die. And then I would kind of push it to the corner of the desk, right? So oddly enough, like I wasn't leading in those times. I was patching leaks that I helped create. Oh, look at the hole in the boat. I remember one time we had a fire at the millwork operation in the dumpster, right? And old Joel was out there really, really working hard to put that out with a garden hose, right? And so we got a hold of it. We didn't have to call the fire department, but I'm like, I wonder how that started. And then it occurred to me that Joel smokes by the dumpster every day and sneaks a smoke here and there, and goes on a millwork shop. It's literally a powder keg of pre-catalyzed lacquer and sawdust and formaldehyde and all that stuff. And Joel likes to take a smoke out by the dumpster, but Joel also likes to throw the butts in the dumpster, right? So that's when I came up with a saying: if something's on fire, look for the person trying hardest to put it out. And that's probably who started it. Okay. Same relates to problems in your business. Okay. Whoever's working hard to try to extinguish something is probably the one. Whoever's working to patch that hole in the boat is probably the person who drilled it. Okay. All right. Good morning, Casper Screens East. You guys have fun last night? Yeah, watch out for those dumpster fires. I like that. The whole thing's just littered with great stuff, right? So don't be the bottleneck. Don't drill holes in your own boat. Don't be the guy trying to patch your own leaks, okay? Here's some signs you're still operating as the hero. The hero in your business. Yeah. Nobody does it like me. How about this one? You solve the same problems repeatedly. Like something that came up on Monday could actually happen on Thursday, right? How about this one? Nothing's written down. We're just flying by the seat of our pants. Or everyone asks you before acting. They're conditioned to this, okay? How about this one? Vacations cause anxiety. They cause anxiety leading up to them. They cause anxiety while you're there. And they cause anxiety afterwards. Yeah, watch out for those parking machines that take cash or credit. Yeah, Richard. Nah, I won't tell that story. Bubba, you can. How about this one? You're proud. You're actually proud of being indispensable in your business. Yeah, they can't do it without me. Yeah, that was a good podcast. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, guys, check that out. Go to the YouTube page and check out my podcast with Richard Nordheim, Enhanced Renovations, and Casper East Screens. Richard's doing some big things. And you know what? He came from all the way back. All right. He came from all the way back. You guys, sometimes we look at people and go, wow, that guy's really successful. You didn't see the part where he had a broken leg and no income and didn't know if he was going to eat next week. Right. You did, like with Bubba's podcast. You may not have known Bubba when he was flat on his back for several months with a back injury, and he's got more hardware in his back than some hardware stores. Okay, so grab those podcasts, guys. They're very impactful. I think they went well. So lets you get to know some of the Rosenberg Group coaches too. So which one of those things that I outlined is most true for you right now? You're solving problems repeatedly. You're not writing anything down. Everybody's got to ask you before acting. They don't dare to do anything. Ben says, I'm indispensable to this chat. What would you guys do without my comments? Crash and burn, baby. Yeah. Anxiety, Ian says, yeah. We start at 8 a.m. sharp for sure. Yeah. Is it the vacations causing anxiety? Maybe you don't even take a vacation because you can't bear to be away. You can't stand to be away. You think you're that special. Yeah. No dissing of Richard when he's not here. I think he's here. He knows we love him. He's our technical director. Hashtag live 365 technical wizard. Just ask him. He'll tell you. Yeah. How about replacing some of this stuff? Going from hero to architect. How about start being, like I said, not being on the ropes, but getting up on your toes and being on the offensive? How about you document something? Like when something happens, you document it. And you make a simple checklist. Have you guys ever used Loom? Loom? Create a Loom video, which allows you to show somebody something on the screen while the camera's on you as well, and you're explaining it, say down in the corner or over off to the left. So it's a great way to outline an SOP. All right. And then train once. So document once, train once. You're going to walk through it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Train once, document once, train once, enforce always. Yeah, Loom's great. Enforce always. So inspect what you expect. Okay. Systems don't remove leadership, they multiply it, guys. Right? You can't do everything. Richard says, yeah, hey, I'm here. Looked like you guys had a fun dinner with Giovanni and Steve, Bubba, Richard last night. That looked like a good time, good table to be at. So, guys, I'll ask you to do this. Choose one thing, one repeated problem. What keeps coming up in your business? What keeps coming up, other than my face on your laptop every morning at 8? One repeated problem, one repeated task, one repeated question. Okay, what are the things that keep coming up? And then ask yourself, what's the system missing? How do I eliminate some of these things? How do I tackle these things and wrestle them to the ground? What's the first system you need to build? What's the first thing you need to tackle? Guys, it doesn't have to be sophisticated. It doesn't have to be a 6-page thing. Just kind of write down, hey, here's our sales process. Here's our sales process. Here's our protocol on a job site. The first thing we walk in with is a drop cloth and a vacuum. What kind of message does that send? We ask where to park. Yeah. Check out the Summit Podcast on Apple Podcasts if you don't want to see Bubba and my ugly face. Ugly mugs. You can listen to it if you're out rucking, walking around, driving. Apple Podcast. If you're a Spotify person, they're on Spotify. And if you want to watch and listen on YouTube, go for it. They're there. All right. We're approaching 100 episodes, which is kind of cool. Started in I don't know if it was 22 or 23. I'll have to look back to the first one was. I think it might have been 22. Yeah, because I was still doing contracting stuff way back then. And Mitchell walked in one day to do some videography for contracting. I go, we're starting a podcast and you're the first guest. He goes, what? I go, get out from behind the camera. I need a guest. So Bubba, you're being not politically correct today, but we love you anyway. So many flooring peeps don't have a written sales process. Yeah. Like if I was going to come work for you, Rachel, and I said, yeah, hey, how do you want me to do sales? Would you have to sit down and talk to me? Or could you say, hey, why don't you read through this first and then we'll run through it a couple times, right? That's all I'm talking about. And again, as I always say, guys, I don't say this from my high horse. Like I had a bunch of volumes of SOPs at my company, but if I had it to do all over again, I have a lot more direction. I would hand out a lot more authority. I would train people at a higher level so that it would get me out of some of the $10 tasks sooner. so to speak, and empower people to take initiative and to grow. Okay, don't just flip them the keys and head for the beach. Okay, yeah, done's better than perfect. Bubba, what's the saying? 80%, 100% done by someone else is better than 80% done by me. Something like that. I don't know. One of those sayings. I don't know if it's a Zig Ziglar thing. Oh, actually, Bubba Hogan said that back in like 1947, something like that. So, yeah, guys, put your links in here. Look for the people on this thread. Look for where they're at on social. Follow them. Share their stuff. You know, what would it be crazy for say, you know, one of you guys to see? Hey, I see Ben posted something on Instagram. It's a good post. Share it to your story. Share it to your story. You know, what that does is helps Instagram look at it in a favorable light. More people will see it. Bubba is very old. 80% by someone else is 100% done by me. Okay, got it. I think that may. Are you sure that's right? Yeah, I like it. We'll just say done's better than perfect, right? Don't look at it as lowering your standards. Look at it as meeting expectations. No, not so good on that one. Yeah, guys, what's coming up? Guess we got a wicked storm coming in over here. Get your bread and your milk. Don't go. We live in Windham, Maine, and North Windham is where all the, you know, the stuff is, the grocery store and the hardware store and all that. Yeah, this town's about 20,000, 22 maybe. But boy, I'll tell you, go look for a loaf of bread when there's a snowstorm coming. They say the average person can live for a month. The average family can live for a month out of their own pantry. So relax, ladies and gentlemen. I was told 80% done by someone else is 100% awesome. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, Wiley's here. Yep, he's got the website on there. Go check that out. Share the stuff out. Michael Moeller putting the Facebook page on here. Yeah, guys, click on that. Even if you don't want to click out of here, then wait till after and just go do that. Yin says, follow us. Yin and Yang Designs, Beholder Aquatics. Yeah, find them, follow them, share them out. Invite your friends to follow them. It's really not that hard, okay? I get a good look at a T-bone steak by putting... Okay. David's over there laughing, right? Are you driving and doing this, Bobby? You making David drive? I'm going to call you after. You clowns. Yeah, guys, don't be the hero, okay? Heroes get applause, right? Architects get freedom. Throwing down some Tommy Boy. Lots of people go to school for 7 years. Yeah, they call them doctors. What's the one? Living in a van down by the river. That's not Tommy Boy, but that is Chris Farley. What a shame, right? My brother Dave can do some of that stuff. Like he would have you on the floor, and if he rolls into some Austin Powers, it's absolutely over. Your face will hurt the next day from laughing. So anyway, guys, with that, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to get some work done today. Herbie Hancock. Good stuff. Guys, don't be the hero in your own business. Let some people help you, okay? Empower people. It'll be motivating. They'll want to still work for you. Let go of some of that stuff. We're not as special as we think we are as the business owner, okay? We do have all the risk. We do this and we do that, but don't put yourself on your own pedestal, okay? Lead, and you lead by bringing others along with you, okay? Not just by blazing out the front and then say, figure it out, okay? 80% done by someone else is better than 100% done by you, Dan Martell. Thank you, Dave, for putting that to bed for us. Congratulations to you for sticking with it on 75 hard. Keep laying down the tracks, okay? Guys, think of the first system you need to build in your business and then get after that. And I don't care if it's just writing down something like, this is how we do this from now on, okay? Fight me. Anyway. Guys, have a great day. Check out the links. Please share this out. I appreciate you guys. Delegate that shit. Yeah. Share it out. I want 10 shares today. We had about 30. I think we went over 30 people today. So if you guys can share it, that would be great. Pop a fist pump in there. Quick tip for Joe for YouTube. When you get a hotel or Airbnb, check the TV. Most people stay logged in, so you subscribe to your page. Empower, let go of the reins, make things happen. Systems simplify. Mic drop. Thank you, Rachel, for bringing it home for us. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a tremendous Thursday. Catch you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Same time, same station. Love you guys. Take care.